Okay, let's get in here. So we're on the Nuketown Zombies remake map. It's a modded map for Black Ops 3, and it's pretty cool because you can actually choose what kind of weapons you want to be able to use. The Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, and Black Ops 3 weapons respectively. So I was like, I've played with the Black Ops 3 maps on here, or weapons on here. I haven't played with the Black Ops 1 weapons on here. And the Black Ops 2 is intrinsic for Nuketown Zombies, so thought I'd do that. But anyways, I decided that I wanted to make a video about just kind of where I'm at, where my mind's at. I thought that'd be a good thing to kind of follow up for myself. For my first video was exactly that, was basically a journal of, oh, I forgot I had insta-kill. And so I'm not going to try to go very high rounds. I've tried recording a couple times. I just keep dying like instantly because I have a horrible time trying to talk and play at the same time. I'm not like Chrism. Shout out Chrism. Definitely check him out. He's got great zombies videos, and really enjoy his stuff. So, but I thought I'd just play this and talk while I'm playing, because I wanted to just kind of touch base with myself on just kind of where I'm at, and I'm just incredibly excited and grateful for my friends. I'm excited about actually finally making videos after almost 2 years since that first one, and in this last week I've put out two videos of me playing Repo with some of my friends, and I loved making those videos. I know they're simple and they have some technical issues with them, but I just love, and I know the editing wasn't all that crazy or anything, but it was just fun to do, to just cut and kind of go back through those, and I just can't help but smile when I see those videos in my video section on my channel, because I'm like, I just love kind of reminiscing on those things. And that's kind of what the goal of me making videos is one, to kind of have a personal journal for me to be able to look back on and know where I was at and be able to see how far I've come, or keep myself accountable. And then two, just to have video of some of these really funny, really fun, enjoyable moments with friends, really cool moments for myself on certain games. I would kill to have a recording of my first Elden Ring playthrough, just so I can kind of relive some of my emotions during that, because I think that is a top 10 game of all time. It's my favorite video game, but anyways, that's neither here nor there. I really just want this to be something that I can look back on and enjoy, and same for my friends. I want them to be able to look back on this and enjoy it like I do. And maybe they won't enjoy videos like this as much because it's more for me, but the goal of this is not to necessarily like make money off YouTube. I don't really think that's going to happen. Obviously, I think there's a part in everybody's mind who starts posting on YouTube that thinks, what if I make it big? What if I can get something really out of this? And some people and tons of YouTubers that you might come across, that you might watch, you might hear about their original, oh my god, I need to turn off friend notifications in the top right. That guy needs to, I don't even know who that guy is. I genuinely don't remember him. I think I played with him in Destiny like 8 years ago, but or however long it's, no, I don't know if it was Destiny. Doesn't matter. I'm just gonna ignore that. Anyways, that's kind of what the goal of this channel is not to make money. If that happens, great. I'm not going to say no to it, but a lot of people who start YouTube are, they start YouTube because especially the ones I've been, that are successful, something you'll hear is like they needed it to work, or else they were screwed financially. They were screwed on like on the fact that they had to work jobs that they hated to make a living. And I'm not in a place where I'm like financially like super like stress free or anything in my life, but I'm also I'm on the path to really to a career that I'm absolutely passionate about. I'm in a residency for chaplaincy right now, and my goal is chaplaincy in the long run, and in hospitals. And I love what I do. I love that I'm going to be able to do that for my career. And even if I won $1 billion and never had to work another day in my life, I would still at least multiple times a week do volunteer chaplaincy at hospitals, because I love just being with people with no agenda and getting to know people and having the honor to be allowed in some of the most vulnerable moments in their life. It's a huge honor, and I don't take it lightly. And I don't want to stop that. I think what I'm able to do is give people a lot of hope, like no matter what no matter what they believe, what they fear. I think that something I'm able to do is give people some sense of comfort and agency while they're in a hospital. And I don't want that to go away. Even if I ended up being super successful in here or something, I would still be doing chaplaincy in some form or another. And so I'm not reliant on this being something that blows up or goes super successfully for me, because it's successful for me already. I've posted some videos and allowed myself to actually try to make something that is somewhat creative. And all I've done so far are kind of weekly slap J-Schlatt videos and kind of classic scene anners type videos, which is not like, as far as especially the J-Schlatt weekly slap videos, like he would say it himself, they're very low needs as far as editing. You don't have to do a whole ton to make those videos. And so, but they're still very good videos. I love weekly slap. I wish it was genuinely a weekly thing. I would be watching those every week. But I know that I haven't made videos that are all that crazy yet, but just the fact that I've done it, that I edited something and did it, I feel relatively successfully. I know I have some technical issues in those videos, but they're kind of quiet and hard to see, but I know what to fix, and I just feel like it's been a success so far, and I'm just so happy and glad that I enjoyed making those videos. And I want to keep making videos, and I want to eventually figure out what I find most enjoyable doing these, and go for those. Might do some, who knows, maybe do some IRL stuff where I just kind of go through some things that I do as hobbies or something like that. We'll see how that goes, but I'm just so glad and thankful for being in a place where I can kind of just make these and it not be super important that it goes a certain way. And I'm not very good at this game when I'm talking, apparently. So Chrism has all the big ups from me. He makes videos like this all the time, playing zombies, like live commentary while playing zombies, and he's doing Easter eggs. It's incredible. I'll put a link to his channel in the description. But anyways, like I'm just not in a place where I need this to be something more than just a video journal for me. And so that's what it's gonna be no matter what, even if it does become successful somehow. uh, and I just am so thankful because it's also shown me how good of friends I have. The friends that I mean, not to get mushy, but I have spent a long time in my life never really sure if people really want me around. I have a story as to why. I have my reasons as to why I struggle with that. I know exactly when it started, but that's something I've always struggled with since high school. You know, if people really want me around, if they want me to actually be in their life, you know, and just the fact that I've made these 2 videos and the response that I've had to with my friends who actually watch the video and, you know, give me genuine feedback on how to make them a little better, you know, and like trying to help me out instead of just saying, oh yeah, I saw the video, it was great, you know. It's like, oh, well, what do you think I could do to improve? Are there any issues? Like, oh no, it's great, it's fine. They don't do that. They've told me like, hey, like I think the audio quality is not quite there, and you need to probably turn the audio up a little bit, like on those repo videos. It's hard to hear, especially that first one. So you should probably look into that. And I think I fixed it. I think this game is gonna, at least I know my audio hasn't been a big issue. So we'll see how the next, let's say, repo or something adjacent to repo goes. But you know, another thing was, hey, it's kind of hard to see. I know those games are dark, but it's like impossible to see. And so I was looking at some other videos of repo, and I was like, oh, other people aren't having this issue per se. You know, I can see pretty clearly, and you know, and I'm using free software. I don't have the 4K capability at the moment, and 4K is basically 1080 on YouTube once you upload it. So that's something that eventually I'll be able to remedy once I just kind of get money to afford that at the moment. But you know, I'm just really happy that they're willing to tell me, hey, like, you could probably do this better, because it shows me that they actually want me to make better things and enjoy making it, and to be able to make stuff that I'm proud of, and not just patronize me, you know. And you know, these friends have just been really wonderful to me, and absolutely love them. And if you're watching this, thank you so much. You know, I know it's a small thing. I've just made 2 videos where I just cut and make some cuts and add some music. You know, it's nothing crazy, but you know, it just means a lot that you actually are willing to watch the videos, to watch and to, you know, give me advice and to be genuine and not judge me like poorly for these, or to make fun of me or anything. It's really cool. I'm very lucky, and yeah, love you if you're watching this. So yeah, I should probably grab this quick revive. And so I don't know if there's any other perks that have landed. I would assume there have been. It's round 8. I have the volume down because like the first 2 attempts at, you know, not dying instantly, even though I did, they didn't go, oh, stamina up. Not gonna go buy that, I don't think. The game didn't sound that loud in my headphones, but they came across very loud in the recording. So, you know, I thought I'd fix that. Oh my gosh. Okay, not doing too well here, but yeah, I mean, some of the things that I want to do in the future, for example, I want to a stakeout. I might actually snag that. Some things I want to do. I want to do some kind of like playthrough videos. Nothing crazy. I'm not gonna, and they're not gonna be like traditional Let's Plays, but I want to do like a playthrough of Dark Souls 3, and maybe, you know, just do a regular one, and then maybe one day, and Elden Ring as well, and maybe one day on those do like randomizers. You know, never know what weapon I'm gonna get, and you know, that can maybe kind of just add some intrigue, because I kind of know most of what is going on in those games. There's definitely things I haven't done yet or don't know about, but Oh, M16. Let's get some ammo there. You know, so I am really excited to kind of do that. I also want to, I do Highland Games, the Scottish throwing competitions. I would love to make some videos, kind of just like looking at. Oh, Deadshot Daiquiri came down. That's cool. I might buy that. Why not? I think it'd be kind of funny. Give me some extra headshot damage, and actually low-key kind of nice. Yeah, so that's what I want to do with this channel. There's just a couple things that I want to do in the future. I'm gonna do some Apex gameplay, even though I have a lot of issues with Apex, but it is the only battle royale that I actually like. So, slim pickings, as they say. I think it'd be funny to do some food review stuff, and I would love to do all that. There's a lot I want to do on this. I want to also make more like heavily edited things. That's another thing. So some of the goals for this, for making these videos is, one, I want to get better at speaking in general, especially speaking live while doing something else. I think that would be I think that's just a good skill to have. I have a bit of a stutter. I have a bit of a speech impediment, so to speak. It's not really a, I say I have a speech impediment. It's not an official thing, but I think if I were to actually go and get it tested or like whatever, it would come across as, I think I would probably be positive, but I can't say that I have one. But I would like to basically not have one. I would like to get to where I am able to speak clearly and effectively and consistently. Go through here. And I just want to be able to do that. And I will also want to be better at video editing in general. I want to, there's a guy named Best Guest. He does a lot of funny Fallout 4, quote unquote playthroughs. It's more of these stories that he weaves while playing through that, and they're really funny. They're really enjoyable. I would love to be able to edit kind of like him, or like if I could do internet historian style videos. I'm gonna try to remember everybody I mentioned, and for my friends that watch this and who want to know what I'm talking about. Like those videos are just so, like the kind of editing they do is just so entertaining and so creative that I just really want to be able to do that myself in some ways, not to rip them off or anything, not to just for lack of a better term, plagiarize. Oh, I'm dead. I just want to be able to do those kind of things. I want to have my own style that works for me, that is enjoyable to see and entertaining to watch. I want, so I don't have any more quick revive, do I? And I'm dead. Wow. Well, anyways, I was kind of rambling anyways, so that works out fine. I am very thankful that you watched, and if you're new, if you're not someone who's already subscribed, definitely subscribe if you want to, like the video if you enjoyed it, and if you have any comments, critiques, definitely leave those. And thank you to all my friends that support me and are so genuine to me. So with that being said, I hope you have a good rest of your day. Bye.